Isabella, your boyfriend's here. 7-foot frame, hats along his back. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, no cloaking out. He told me that my powers are thunder. Hey, today's video is going to be kind of a chill video because, in case you didn't notice, I'm in a different place. I mean, in case you didn't notice, from this white background that gives you no information. I'm probably not going to do an apartment tour or anything. You guys will see it slowly over the course of whatever videos are like in various rooms. So like, I don't know, I just don't feel the need to, it's just an apartment. It's nothing like fancy. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about like why I'm in a new place. And while I do that, I'm going to plant some of these herbs that my mom gave me for Christmas in 2020. Sorry, Mom. I actually do really like this gift, and hopefully the seeds aren't like, I don't know if seeds can expire, but like I may as well try, right? I did not plant these in the previous house because I just didn't like give myself the time to sit down and plant them. And then by the time I was like, oh yeah, I want to plant those, I was like already moving, and I was like, I can make like a chill like video sort of idea out of this. So anyway, I'm finally getting around to planting these things that my mom gave me a while ago, but I love the gift. So here in our kitchen where I currently am, we have one window. So I don't think I'm going to plant all of these. I think I'm going to plant like 4 or 5. So I'll fit as many as I can in the windowsill, and then I'll just have like replacements as needed. Oh yeah, there's like little trays. Okay, hello. Oh, so you can only do 3. If you use the trays, I think you can only do them in groups of 3. I don't know how much I will adhere to that. Okay. Each soil disc provides enough soil for 3 plants. I need to put this in a bowl and get some hot water. So I guess since this is gonna do 3, I'll just plant 3 herbs today. Let's see what my choices are. Let's do parsley, basil, and oregano. And then I'm gonna, I'll plant the others later, but for today we'll just do 3. Okay, I think this water is hot enough probably. Add small amounts of water into the bowl around the disc, not on the disc itself, until the disc is expanded. Do not touch the disc while you're adding water, okay? Oh no, this one's broken. Okay, well, good thing I already wasn't planning on using all 9 at the same time anyway. That's what happens when you get a present in one state and then take it back to another, and then move again. These herbs have been through a lot. Apparently, the process of getting this soil disc like ready takes like 10 minutes. So I'll just go ahead and start talking while we're gonna let this soil disc expand. So, as you know, if you pay much attention to my channel, I was living in Pennsylvania for a while. It's where I got my first job out of grad school. I had an adjunct teaching position at a community college there, and I loved it. I really enjoyed teaching at this school. I liked the students. I liked the course work, and like feeling like I was helping students prepare to like live and work in the community. I felt like I was having like a direct impact on the quality of their lives, which was really, really rewarding. I think a big part of what made me realize that this job wasn't going to be a permanent thing for me was the pandemic. I think a lot of people had an experience like that with the pandemic, but COVID kind of made me realize that adjunct teaching isn't the most secure job. And I knew that. Like, I already knew that, I can't have a part-time job forever. I have my master's. Like, I went to school for 6 years. I'm not going to be doing part-time forever. But there just wasn't the upward mobility that I was hoping for. Again, it's like no one's fault. I'm not blaming my boss or the program or even the school. It's more just like a national problem that education is underfunded, right? So that's kind of what the situation was. I picked up an extra job, so I was working 2 part-time jobs during the pandemic just to sort of like make it work. And that was mentally taxing. So I was like, I need to start applying for full-time jobs because I don't think that something like that is going to happen here anytime soon. So that's what we started doing. We applied for jobs, but by we, I mean but like my husband obviously had input because I was applying for jobs all around the US. So, he had input in that because because we work together and I'm not going to drag him to like a city or a state that he hates or something. So we started looking at different places where we would be, interested in moving to. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about my place of work, but we did find something that really excited me. A job at a university, full-time job, teaching academic English, so something that I'm familiar with, similar to what I was doing in grad school. So it's nothing, it's familiar, but it's also more secure. So I'm really excited about it. And so, like a month ago, we started the process of, moving to be closer to the university where I was going to say I'm going to work, but I actually started my first week of work last week. So to be closer to where I'm working now currently. And yeah, so I guess that's kind of the why of why we picked this place and this job and this university. Another reason is that it's closer to family, which is really exciting. Pennsylvania was nice. Like really, really, I love like the nature of Pennsylvania, and the weather is not bad up there. Yeah, and just lots of, pretty nice restaurants, culturally diverse. We were near the capital. It was nice, but it was very far away from where my family lives. So I'm excited to not have to drive like 16 hours to see my family anymore. I guess those are the main pros. It felt hard to justify moving away from Pennsylvania when we had only lived there for 2.5 years. But I do think, we have decided that this is the best option. It just has, for my career, this is going to be the best option. And for my mental health, honestly, because having to work 2 jobs was starting to drive me crazy. Again, I liked the jobs, but the workload itself was too much. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we moved here. And the one thing that I want to talk about the actual moving process is these bad boys. Eric had the genius idea, I think it's genius, to use walkie-talkies while we moved because we had to be in 2 separate cars, right? And I don't know if you've ever had to like move with someone else in another car, but like your phones, I don't care who your service provider is, your phones are going to fail you like at least a couple times. Or you're gonna try to do like, you don't want to text while you're on the highway, so you try to do voice to text and it just like gives completely the wrong message. Like it's just, these use what's called radio waves. No, I'm just kidding. But you don't have to worry about if you're near a cell tower, right? Like as long as they're close to each other, they're going to work, and it's amazing. And also it just makes you feel like you're a kid in a movie from the 90s, and it's just a fun time. So we were, talking back and forth on these walkie-talkies, and it was fun. So life hack. Okay, we're getting close. Add small amounts of water until, has it expanded to 6 to 8 times its size? I don't think so. I think we're like halfway there. It does not to touch the disc. Okay, wait, whoa. That is bigger than I realized. Good thing I touched the disc. I'm gonna give it a little more time. Next step is to gently check the disc for any hard, unexpanded pieces. If you find any, carefully break them up until they are no longer hard. It's important to remove any excess excess water in the soil to prevent the growth of mold. Squeeze the soil firmly. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna squeeze it before I put it in. Okay, while I squeeze, what else has happened? So since we have gotten here, I have started my job, which is great. I'm liking it so far. I mean, like I said, it's like pretty similar to teaching jobs that I've had in the past. I came during a weird time, so normally I'm supposed to teach 2 classes that meet for 5 hours each week. So it's like 10 hours of, no. 2 classes that each meet for 10 hours each week. So it's like 20 hours of instruction time and 20 hours of planning time. Right now, because I came at kind of a weird time with all the moving and it just made my schedule weird, I'm actually only teaching 1 class right now. So to make up for the hours that like I, am getting paid for, to make sure I'm not getting paid for just twiddling my thumbs, right? I get to lead these activity hours. So like game hour and conversation hour. It's definitely different to plan for, a whole hour of playing a game or a whole, like conversation topics that'll keep students engaged for a whole hour. I don't know, it's fun. So I'm liking it so far. I like my coworkers. It's going well so far, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Yay! It's kind of cliche, but it's true. Okay, let me go wash my hands off because this is gross. I mean, I'm about to have to put the seeds in there, so like they're just gonna get covered in soil again, I guess. Sowing the seeds. Carefully remove recommended number of pre-sown seeds. Well, why do you have a recommended amount of seeds when you could just give me that amount? That doesn't make sense. Cover the seeds with the soil you set aside. The soil you set aside? Okay. Must have missed that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get more soil out. Cover it with the soil you set aside. 10 to 20 days. That's not bad. Okay. Parsley. Okay, one of them fell in here, so I guess this is gonna be the parsley. When the seeds just decide their own fate. Get out of my fingernail! We put 1/2 inch of soil above. Whoa. So the middle is gonna be basil. Okay. I almost forgot. There's these cute little signs. Okay, wait, let me make... Yeah, the last step is just be patient. And, whoa, parsley takes 25 to 35 days? I don't think I can be that patient. Okay, so, especially because I put these in out of the order that I originally thought I was gonna do, I'm gonna put these signs in so I can remember which one's which. So I guess, here's a cool thing that YouTube has been doing, is you never hear that, but something that I as a small creator actually appreciate that YouTube has done recently is they opened the community tab up to smaller creators. I think before you had to have 1,000 to have access to the community tab, which like doesn't make sense. Don't you want anyone, regardless of how many people watch your videos, like you just want everyone to be using your app as much as possible, right? So it's like, obviously you should just open the community tab up to anyone. But I think they opened it up to like anyone with more than 500 subscribers. So now I have access to the community tab. I've posted there a couple times, but not that much, honestly. But if you guys are interested in the herbs, like let me know. I'll give you little updates in the community tab or something. Because we'll see in, 10 to 15 to 25 apparently days if these guys grow at all. Okay, so let's see. Basil is this guy, right? No, basil's in the middle. This is why I'm doing this. Parsley went on the outside because I tried to put it in the middle, but then it escaped. And oregano is on this side. Look at them, they're so cute. Yay! I mean, they're not plants yet, but I have been hardcore relating to some aspects of Isabella's arc in Encanto. So, maybe I can just channel some like plant powers or something, come on. I'm also excited about the herbs because we don't have a backyard anymore. We have a little porch that I think I'm gonna try to grow some garden vegetables on, lettuce, like root vegetables, things that don't need a lot of sun, but like we're not gonna have a garden. So hopefully this will give me my, satiate that desire to grow things. So that's kind of what's going on with me and with Eric, with us. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. I don't know how it will affect my channel, honestly, or if it will affect my channel at all. I'm currently planning to continue uploading every other week. I think that the every 2 weeks schedule works really well for me because every week I just get burnt out. But I think this is the longest that I've consistently uploaded. I guess I'm just saying, don't worry that I'm not gonna be uploading as much because I genuinely don't think that's gonna happen. But if I do start to think that that's gonna happen, I'll keep y'all posted. But for now, thanks for watching. I just wanted to give, a little update and finally plant these plants. So yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys have anything interesting going on in your lives or if it's just same old, same old. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I put videos out every other Friday about music, media, linguistics, and whatever else is on my mind that week. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.